like to make an appointment to talk about my affair. Is now a good time?
Yes, now is fine.
When I think about the pain I've caused you, I feel so bad.
When you think about the pain you've caused me, you feel so bad. Is there more?
I feel guilty and I know I was completely in the wrong.
You feel guilty and you know that you were completely in the wrong. Is there more?
You did not deserve that from me because you're so sweet and trusting.
I did not deserve that from you because I am so sweet and trusting. Is there more?
I imagine how you felt when it came out. I was devastated. I know that.
You know that when it came out I was devastated.
I'm so regretful. I want to apologize to you again.
You're so regretful and you want to apologise to me again.
Imagine that now you feel that it's going to be hard to trust me again.
You imagine that now I feel it's going to be hard to trust you again. Is there more?
What I would like to share with you about what was going on for me was when this happened is that I was feeling confused. As you know, my mother had died. I was devastated. It wasn't typical of me.
What you would like to share with me about what was going on for you when this happened is that you were feeling confused. Your mother had just died and you were devastated. You say that it wasn't typical of you. Is there more?
I know this doesn't justify my behaviour, but I would be grateful if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. I swear to you, it will never happen again.
You know this does not justify your behaviour, but you want me to forgive you. You swear that it will never happen again. Is there more?
My deepest fear right now is that this will be the end of our relationship.
Your deepest fear right now is that this will be the end of our relationship. Is there more?
I just was feeling so hurt and angry with the world, and as though you didn't even get how I was feeling.
You wish you'd acted differently and not given in to temptation. You're feeling hurt and angry with the world and as though I didn't get how you were feeling.
What I think you really deserved from me was respect and loyalty, and I gave you betrayal and infidelity. That's unforgivable, but I ask you to forgive me.
What you think I really deserved was respect and loyalty, and you accept that you gave me betrayal and infidelity. That's unforgivable, but you ask me to forgive you. Is there more?
What got triggered for me from my childhood was a feeling that there was no one there for me.
You believe that what got triggered for you from your childhood was a feeling that there was no one there for you.
And what I felt at the time was that I was alone, and I just reached out for whoever was there. I'm so sorry.
What you felt at the time was that you were alone and you just reached out for whoever was there, and you're sorry.
And how I protected myself as a child was to be in the company of lots of people. When I was at school, I was always the most social one, and being with lots of people makes me feel better about myself.
And how you protected yourself as a child was to be in the company of lots of people. You're always the most social one, and being with lots of people made you feel better about yourself. Is there more?
What I want for us in our relationship is to make a new beginning, and I'm hoping that you can forgive me and make a new start.
What you want for us in our relationship is to make a new beginning, and you're hoping that I can forgive you and make a new start.
And my dream is that all this madness can be put behind us, and I mean that so deeply and sincerely.
And your hope is that all this madness can be put behind us. You say that you mean that so deeply and sincerely. Is there more?
Thank you for having this dialogue with me. One thing I'm appreciating about you right now is that you are able to forgive and accept me back and restart our relationship.
I hear that you appreciate me having this dialogue with you, and that what you want is for me to be forgiving and accept you back and to restart our relationship. Is there more?
No, I think that's about it.
So I hear that you were very sorry that the affair happened, but that you blame the devastation that you felt when your mother died. You know that you caused me devastation, but you hope that I can forgive you and start again. Is that a good summary?
Yeah, I think that's about the sum of it.
What makes sense to me is that you were really upset when your mum died, and perhaps you were acting out of character.
Yeah.
And I imagine that since it all happened, you've been feeling shame and regret and fear that this would be the end of our relationship.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What came up for me while you were talking was outrage and anger. that you think that just by apologising that everything will be forgotten and forgiven.
So what came up for you was, when I was talking, was outrage and anger, that I could think just by apologising that everything would be forgotten and forgiven. Is there more?
Yes. I'm shocked that you would think it would be so easy for me to forgive what happened.
So you are shocked that I would think that it would be so easy for you to forgive what happened. Is there more?
I am outraged and very hurt.
You are outraged and very hurt. Is there more?
I don't know what else to say. I think you've undermined our whole relationship. I don't see how we can find a way back.
You think I've undermined our whole relationship and can't see how we can find a way back?
Yeah, that's right. You've got a damn cheek.
You're saying that I've got a damn cheek. Is there more?
I suppose we've got a lot at stake. The house and the kids.
You suppose that we've got a lot at stake with the house and the kids?
I always said that if either of us are unfaithful, that would be the end of the marriage.
You always said that if either of us was unfaithful, that would be the end of our marriage.
Perhaps when I get over my anger, we can talk about this a little bit more.
Perhaps when you get over your anger, we can talk about a way forward. Is there more?
I just want to be happy. And it was helpful to hear you say that you realise that you've caused me huge pain.
You just want to be happy, and it was helpful to hear me say that you realise that I've caused you huge pain.
Perhaps we can have another dialogue in a few days when I'm feeling calmer.
So you'd like to have another dialogue in a few days when you're feeling calmer? I'd like that too.